Welcome in, everybody. Hello. This is the Stars and Pars podcast with your host, Evan Engel. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd. June 23rd, yeah. Why did I think it was July for a second? June 23rd, 2026. We are here to talk some golf and some astrology. If you are new here, welcome. This is the place where golf betting meets astrology, and I make all my picks literally studying players' birth charts, and I put them up against the weekly transits of what's going on in the sky, and I pick winners. And last week, if you listened to my special episode with LCT from the Reddit thread, if you're coming from there, we both were on Wyndham Clark, and we got the W on Wyndham Clark. It was a quite a sweaty finish, to say the least. For a second there on Sunday, I was really considering hedging, and honestly, I even did a little bit on Burns when he was starting to surge. But all I knew is that if Wyndham won, the money was going to be fine, and I wasn't really worried about that. So, if it took a little bit of putting a little bit on Burns just to make sure I got something back, even though our guy ended up winning, then it was worth it. That's golf betting for you. So congrats to all those who tailed or hit Wyndham on your own. Like, that was, I don't want to say the writing was on the wall, but he's been trending for a while now. He won about a month ago, and that was why he was one of my main guys, because when I saw that the Virgo moon was going to be the main theme of the weekend, literally a month prior when the last Virgo moon was here, Wyndham won the CJ Cup Byron Nelson against Scotty and Siwoo. So, and this isn't the first time Wyndham has played well under a Virgo moon. His whole chart is Sagittarius, and I talked about this a lot. Like, the 10th house of career was lit up for his Sagittarius placements by that Virgo moon. And that just, for those who don't really know anything about astrology, like, that just means that, like, that you bring out your best, in my opinion, when there's a 10th house of career transit happening for something in your chart. That's when you just bring out the best of your abilities and talents of whatever you do in life for a living. And it doesn't have to be for a living. It just be something you're dedicated to or passionate about. And obviously these guys are all professional golfers. So when it's a 10th house of career moment for these guys, in theory, it just brings out the best of their game. And for at least Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Wyndham brought his A game under that Virgo moon. And then on Sunday, when the Libra moon hit and the sun shifted into Cancer, there was a lot of different conflicting energies that I think he had to really just settle in and overcome. And eventually he did, obviously, barely, but he is a Libra moon, and that's where the moon was on Sunday. And Cancer, the Cancer sun, lights up Libra's 10th house of career. So he had a lot of career influence things happening over the weekend. That's why he literally was the first person I thought of when I looked at last week's transits for the first time. To go with your gut feelings, I guess, is the moral of the story. But anyway, I'm rambling. Long story short, we had a really good week. So yeah, we got Wyndham at plus 4,200. So that was amazing. We also had Tyrrell Hatton in the top 10 at plus 400. So won 4 more units back. I only put a unit on these placement bets. And then we also had Hatton in the top 20 at plus 174. So, that was just like some consolation. Why not? And then we did also have Wyndham Clark first round leader at plus 4,400. I didn't put too much on it, but honestly, after hitting that, it kind of covered all the bets for the week. And then Wyndham winning was just pure profit. So I just can't. It's a really good week. In the majors, obviously it's like you want to be right every week, but like I really like to be right for the majors. So we're right for 2 out of the 3 so far. We had Rory at the Masters. We did not have Aaron Rai at the PGA, and we did have Wyndham at the US Open. So maybe we'll get 3 out of 4 at the Open next month. We shall see. Other than that, in terms of recap, I don't think there was much else. I did post some fun pics on Reddit. I didn't get them out anywhere else on YouTube or anything, but the only one I hit was Corey Connor's top Canadian. And we had a fight for Hisatsuna to be the top Asian until Tom Kim came out of nowhere and played amazing, probably his best tournament of the year, honestly. So he secured that up. But yeah, other than that, I can't complain. It's amazing week. we're super in the profit this whole year. Hopefully you guys have been tailing along, and I know I take a lot of guys, and I know it's not a massive profit from week to week. Like I always say, if you win 1 unit profit any given week through golf betting, you won, because golf betting is the hardest freaking thing to do. Golf is the hardest sport to play, in my opinion. And golf betting is the hardest sport to bet on, because you got, you pick 1% of 100 plus, 150 plus every single week. So anyway, we're rambling on. Let's just get moving, because I felt like I wanted to say more about Wyndham and all that, but it is what it is. It's in the past. We got the W. Let's move on to this week. All right. So let me write down my timestamps. All right. This week's transits. Let's get into it. Okay, so this week, so on Sunday, on the last day of our tournament of the U.S. Open, the sun shifted into Cancer, which totally threw me off and everything. Thank God we still got the read right. But now that the sun in Cancer is going to be settling in for the next month, this should make I'm not making anything easier, but it's maybe things should be a little less murky, I guess, going forward. So sun is now in Cancer, Mercury is still in Cancer, and Jupiter is still in Cancer. Now get this, Jupiter is about a year-long transit, right? So like every planet has a different timetable around how long it takes it to orbit around the sun. Jupiter takes about a full year. So this whole past year, you've always heard me say Jupiter is still in Cancer, Jupiter is still in Cancer. Well, we are coming up to literally, today's Tuesday, now a week from today, the year-long Cancer Jupiter transit will be ending, and we will be moving into Jupiter, a Jupiter Leo. Jupiter will be moving into Leo, which I'm excited about, because that's the last time Jupiter was in Leo was 2015, I believe. And that was I graduated college that year. There's just a lot of good stuff that year. I did some big projects, some short films. Like, it was just a year of just putting myself out there as an Aries, and Leo shines that out. But Leo is like the entertainer of the zodiac. They are the I don't want to say dramatic. Like, yeah, they're kind of dramatic, but like they're like a lot of your favorite actors are Leos. Like, let's be real. A lot of your favorite athletes are Leos. They just like to, show off. They like to perform. They like to be seen, and they're very, very talented. So I'll get more into this for next week, because this is the last week of Jupiter in Cancer, but I just want to I think we can already kind of feel Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter in Leo kind of coming in. I don't really know how that works exactly in astrology, but I do know that before a transit's fully happening, we can start to feel the effects of it. So maybe it'll play into this week, but probably not. But the point is that this is our last week of Jupiter in Cancer. So kind of crazy, because I've been saying this for a year, and I've been doing this podcast almost for a year. My first podcast that I actually posted was the Open of last year. So we're almost at a year of the Stars and Bars podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So kind of crazy, because it feels like it's only been a few months, but I'm all over the place. Point is, Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter this week are in Cancer. So that's just all you got to know. Venus is still in Leo, and Mars is still in Taurus, but this is another planet that's going to be shifting into a new sign. Mars is about, I don't want to say how long. It's probably 2 or 3 month transit, something like that. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. I don't really know. But Mars has been in Taurus for a while now. But on Sunday, our last day of the tournament, it's going to go into Gemini, which could completely screw things up for the way I'm reading this week. And I don't know how much effect one day of a Mars being in a new sign on Sunday will have any effect into how much of an effect it'll actually have on the tournament. But it's something I'm keeping an eye out on, because Gemini lights up Virgo's 10th house of career. And if you're a Gemini or have any Gemini placements, Mars in Gemini is really good for you. But it's just I don't know. It's hard to change up all of your picks for one day on Sunday of Mars shifting into a new sign, and how much that's going to play into effect. So I'm not leaning too much into it. Again, next week I'll focus more on Mars in Gemini, but this week let's just kind of not worry about it and hope for the best. But really more importantly, the moon's really the most important sign I pay attention to, or transit I pay attention to every week. The moon will be in Scorpio from Thursday morning at 2:44 a.m. So really before round one starts for the PGA and the LPGA. The DP World Tour will be starting Wednesday night at about 10:30. Well, I guess it'll be actually, if we're going Eastern, it'll be about 1:30. Yeah, so let's just say that everything's going to be under a Scorpio moon for the first at least 2 days of the tournaments. Yeah. So it's going to be in Scorpio Thursday and all day Thursday and most of Friday until Friday afternoon at 2:42 p.m. Eastern when it goes into Sagittarius. So about halfway through Friday's round, we're going to get a Sagittarius moon, and it's going to stay there Saturday and Sunday. It doesn't shift until the next sign until like Sunday midnight or something like that. So the tournament will be long over by that point. So long story short, I'm rambling about this week's transits because it's a lot. There's a lot happening, and it's normally not like this many signs are shifting into new, placement in 1 week. But so hopefully the next few weeks won't be too confusing. But this is a big career week for Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, and especially Aquarius and Pisces, because the moon will be in Scorpio, like I said, the first 2 days. That Scorpio lights up Aquarius' 10th house of career. And then the Sagittarius moon will light up Pisces' 10th house of career. But if you're a Scorpio and a Sag, or either of those, your moon was coming in. So that's like a first house thing. Like I could go on and on about this stuff, but you guys could easily Google what like the first house means and the 10th house means and all that to understand what I'm talking about. But just know that like I'm picking the houses that like boost one's confidence and like self-belief in themselves to like win and play well. And also the one that just gives like an extra boost and I don't want to maybe luck, but like just like favor of like something career related that you do. So that's what I really target when I make my picks, the first and the 10th house in astrology, based on everybody's signs. So let's get into it. I feel like I'm not making any sense today. I am doing this a little later than normal because I've just been really tired from this past weekend. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. So let's get into our first tournament now. And we're going to start with the easy one, the Champions Tour, which I didn't really do much research for because a lot of the big dogs aren't playing in this week's tournament, and they do start on Friday. So they're going to be playing under like a finishing up Scorpio moon, but the Sag moon will be there like halfway through their tournament too. So it's basically going to be Sagittarius moon for most of the Champions Tour. I got 4 picks. That's it. So my first pick will be Ben Crane, who did just win like, I don't know, a month ago, like not too long ago. He's plus 2,000. He's a Pisces sun and midheaven. He's a Cancer rising, Taurus moon, Aquarius, Mercury and Venus, Gemini Mars, Aries Jupiter. So there's a guy with Gemini Mars, and that's where Mars will be on Sunday. Did not think about that when I wrote his name down. I wrote him down because he's got the Pisces and he's got Aquarius in his chart. And those are the 2 main signs I'm after. He just won not long ago. Maybe he could do it. Maybe he could do it again. And his Jupiter is in Aries, and that's a fire sign. And when the Sag moon comes in, that's also fire. So that's a good combination. Ben Crane, good pick, plus 2,000. The next guy, though, was the first guy I originally thought of when I thought about this week for the Champions Tour is Alex Sejica at plus 2,000. Sagittarius, Sun and Mercury, Capricorn moon, Aquarius rising, Scorpio, Venus and Jupiter, Libra, Mars. So he's got some big career stuff in here. With the Aquarius rising gets the boost from the Scorpio moon, 10th house of career. His Libra Mars gets the boost from all the Cancer in the sky right now. And he's the Sag, Sun, and Mercury. And that's where the moon will be over the weekend. Really like that chart as well. Pisces are still like my first choice, but if you have Sagittarius in your chart, it's still a really good look, in my opinion. Next up, I like Richard Green at plus 2,500, Aquarius sun, Mercury and midheaven, Taurus rising, Sagittarius moon, Mars and Jupiter, and a Capricorn Venus. So he's got the Aquarius and the Sag. The Cap and Taurus stuff, like, not my favorite. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like Earth related going on right now. Mars is in Taurus until Sunday, so I don't know. Not my favorite of these picks, but he's got winning potential. That's by. Okay, but I think my favorite pick is this next guy, and I haven't seen him really play much on the Champions Tour this year, so I don't know. But Steve Stricker plus 3,000. Pisces Sun, Mercury, and Venus, Leo Moon, Capricorn Rising, Libra Midheaven, Scorpio Mars, Cancer Jupiter. He's got Cancer. He's the Leo Moon gets lit up by Venus and Leo currently. Libra Midheaven, Scorpio Mars gets a boost from the Scorpio Moon and Venus and Leo. And Cancer Jupiter, that's where Jupiter is in its final week in Cancer. I don't know what the heck he's been up to, but if he's perfectly healthy and coming in, I would. He might be my favorite play of all these guys. So Ben Crane, Alex Sejica, Richard Green, Steve Stricker, keeping it simple for the Champions Tour. That's all I got. Let's move on now to the DP World Tour. How far into this am I? Okay, so DP World Tour, Italian Open. Pretty good field this week. Some live guys too, and I got a few of them written down here. You know what? I guess I didn't really go through and finalize who I actually am going to take. So my process is like every week I start off. I have like a lot of the birth charts still in my phone notes, so I just go through really quickly and just copy and paste into like my list for this week, and then from there I narrow it down. But I completely forgot to do that before I started recording, so we're gonna narrow this down live on air today, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I'm for sure gonna take the favorite though. I know that for sure. Joaquin Niemann plus 860. He's coming off a pretty decent week at the U.S. Open, even though he threw his club and lost like 2 strokes for that. He could have got like probably a few $100,000 more if he didn't do that. But he did finish, I think, T7. Yeah, T7 at 1 over. He shot a 66 on Sunday. Dang, I didn't even realize that. So he's in good form, and I just think he's going to keep it rolling. I like his chart a lot this week. Scorpio, Sun, Midheaven, and Venus. Again, the moon is going to start there, and Venus and Leo lights up all of the Scorpio in his chart career-wise right now. So it makes a lot of sense why he's playing so well. Cancer moon, Aquarius rising gets the 10th house of career boost from the Scorpio over the weekend. He does have a Sagittarius Mercury placement, so at least there's something to go with the Sag. He's a Virgo Mars. That's where I kind of get worried. But if Mars and Gemini on Sunday, well, they're going to be done playing by Sunday now that I think about it, because they go Wednesday to Saturday night. So maybe that won't be a big issue. But Taurus and Mars and Virgo and Mars, they're both earth signs. So that's a fine combination. But his Jupiter is in Pisces. Now, Jupiter, again, it doesn't have like the greatest week-to-week effect, in my opinion, on who wins, but it does have a say. And about a month ago, it was a month or 2 months ago when Joaquin won a live tournament, and I had him, and it was a Sagittarius moon finish, and he ended up winning because his Pisces and Jupiter, and he's got a Sagittarius Mercury, and I guess Virgo was in Mars during Gemini season. Gemini does light up Virgo's 10th house of career, so that kind of makes sense why he won then. But long story short, I think he can still get the job done in this kind of field, coming off a really good week at the U.S. Open. And he's got a lot of career stuff happening. So I like Joaquin Niemann. Okay, next, I'm going to take Angel Iora plus 1850, who normally is the favorite on the DP World Tour, unless one of these big wigs is in the field. But I like his chart. Libra, Sun, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter. It's career time for Libra. It's a Cancer season. Mercury in Cancer, Jupiter's in Cancer for this last week. Angel Iota is going to get a lot of career boost from all that with his Libra stuff. He's a Gemini moon. He's fine with everything, I think, this week. He's a Leo Venus, which is where Venus currently is. So that's really good. I think he's a Pisces rising and a Sagittarius midheaven. So if that really is true, then this should be a huge career week for him, because those are the signs I'm really after. The Pisces, the Sag. Doesn't have any Aquarius, but that's fine because he's got a lot of Libra. That kind of helps out what we're going for. So I like that a lot. And the next guy I'm going to take is Thomas Detry, plus 2,000. We're not going too high yet in these numbers, but these guys have really good charts. He's a Cap Sun, Midheaven and Mercury, Libra Moon and Jupiter, Aries rising, Pisces Venus, Cancer Mars. It's the Pisces Venus that really intrigues me, along with the Cancer Mars. He does have Libra. I just talked about Libra. The Aries rising, Aries and Cancer don't love each other, but his Mars is Cancer. So I do believe that's a way he can get through this Cancer energy. The Cap stuff is my least favorite part of his chart. But if he gets hot, man, he does have the career placements to win this week. So I like that a lot. Okay. Next up is Eugenio Chikara, who I still have bitterness towards, losing the Hero Indian Open to Alex Fitzpatrick when he had a 3 or 4 stroke lead going into Sunday. And then, of course, he won, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, or yeah, I think it was a few weeks ago. It was under a Pisces moon, I remember. So, but long story short, I just got to go to him this week because apparently he's in a winning mood right now. He's plus 2,100. Aries, Sun, Mars, and Midheaven. I don't love it, but again, the Sag moon will light up a lot of that Aries in there. Scorpio, Midheaven, that's good. Cancer rising, Pisces, Mercury, and Venus is what I really like about his chart. Taurus, Jupiter, don't love that, but he could win this tournament. So that's why I have to go for it. Okay. Next guy is another live guy, Tom McKibben, plus 2,500. Sagittarius, Sun, and Midheaven. There you have it. Gemini Moon, Pisces rising, Capricorn, Mercury, Scorpio, Venus, and Mars, Leo, Jupiter. So Leo, Jupiter guy for the next year, starting next week. That's a good fortune for him. But through this week, he does have Scorpio, Venus, and Mars. That's big time for the Moon and Venus and Leo right now. Pisces rising, Sag, Sun. Love that chart. Okay, so Tom McKibben is another one of my guys. So what is that? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's sorry. How many in field for DP World Tour Italian Open? Because I just want to make sure. 156 players. Okay, so I try never to ever go more than 10% of the field, right? So that would be 15 guys, but I don't think I'm going to get there to 15 guys. So we're at 5 right now. All right. I got to take Matt Wallace too. Plus 3,100. Aries, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Leo rising, Taurus, Midheaven, and Mercury, but a Pisces, Venus, and an Aquarius, Mars, Cancer, Jupiter. It's the Pisces and Aquarius. Again, those are the 2 signs I'm really after. He does have Scorpio. And the Sag moon will light up parts of his chart. It's the Taurus, Midheaven, and Mercury of his that I don't love. But, I feel confident in having, like, all of these guys so far, and I kind of want Matt Wallace on my list too. Plus 3,100 too. We're starting to get a little better numbers. Okay, next, I'm going to take Casey Jarvis, plus 4,600, who we got back-to-back hits on earlier this year. He's a Leo, Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. So that's worrying, but Venus is in Leo. Because Scorpio and Leo don't love each other, but Venus is in Leo. So that should boost him, give him a little boost. But he's a Cancer moon rising in Venus. So that's the water. We're in Cancer season, and Scorpio is a very good combination with Cancer. So I do believe Casey can get through the first 2 days. And if he does, then watch out, because his midheaven is Aries, which is fire, going to be lit up by fellow fire Sagittarius. And the most important sign in his chart is Mars is Pisces, which again, Pisces gets the receiving 10,000 career boost from the Sagittarius moon over the weekend. Plus 4,600. I love it. He just has to get through the first 2 days and be somewhere in the mix. He could be he could be 5 back going to the weekend, and I'd be actually stoked. 5 or less, I'd be stoked if Casey Jarvis is sitting there heading into the weekend. Next pick is Antoine Rosner. It's like a toxic ex, dude. I just can't stay away from Antoine Rosner, who always lets me down, like a toxic ex. But dude, he's got the chart. Plus 5,700. Aquarius Sun, Scorpio Moon, Gemini rising, Pisces Midheaven and Mercury, Aries Venus, Cancer Mars, Libra Jupiter. Dude, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and Libra. That's 5 of the 7 signs I'm after. It's rare when you get somebody with 5 of like the 7 or 6 signs I'm usually targeting every single week. So Antoine Rosner plus 5,700. I'm always gonna just put me down for a ticket on him, but we'll see. Okay. Now we're getting a little higher. So where are we at? We're at 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you know what? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, I have 14 written down. So maybe I'll just take all these guys. But three of them are long shots. Okay, so actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep that. Screw it. Okay, next up will be Ewan Ferguson, plus 5,900. Cancer, Sun, and Mercury. Pisces, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Midheaven, Gemini, Venus, and Mars. Capricorn, Jupiter. This guy, he's like a solid... Who would I compare him to from like the PGA? Like he's always kind of plays well, always in the mix, doesn't always win. I wouldn't say Cantlay maybe, but like I don't like Cantlay. Like maybe like I don't know, just somebody who like always is always playing well, but maybe pops off a win or two every year or so. So I don't know who you compare that to on the PGA Tour, but I like Ewan Ferguson this week. Next up, I really like Alejandro Del Rey at plus 6,500. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Where'd he go? Here he is. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, and Mercury. Perfect for that Scorpio moon to start. Remember, Libra moon, it's his career season. Gemini rising, that's fine. Pisces, Midheaven, Mars, and Jupiter. Capricorn, Venus. He just has the Aquarius, the Libra, and the Pisces. He's been playing pretty well. Got to keep it rolling with Alejandro Del Rey. ADR, as I like to call him. Next up, JC Ritchie, the South African, plus 6,800. Pisces, Sun, Venus, and Midheaven. Leo, Moon. Gemini, Rising, Aquarius, Mercury, and Mars. Scorpio, Jupiter, plus 6,800. Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Sign me up. Loving it. Okay, 4 more. We're moving on. Plus 9,200. Yanhan Zhao, the Chinese golfer, the 18-year-old phenom. Y'all know who I'm talking about if you watch DP Tour Golf. This kid's crazy. Like he's always popping up, especially earlier in rounds. Has trouble finishing tournaments. But he's an Aries, Sun, Moon, and Mercury, so that explains why he gets off to really good starts. Aquarius rising, Scorpio midheaven, Pisces, Venus, Mars, and Cancer, Capricorn, Jupiter. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't know if there's a week that he's going to do it. Maybe it's this week. So I like that a lot. Okay, next up, I'm going to say, okay, Thurston Lawrence, plus 10,500. Sagittarius, Sun, Midheaven, and Mercury, Virgo, Moon, and Mars, Pisces rising, Venus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Jupiter. The Virgo stuff I don't like, but I do like his Venus and Scorpio. I do like his Sagittarius stuff and his Pisces rising. He has won under a Sagittarius moon before last year. I want to say some point in the fall, maybe later in the year of last year, he won under a Sagittarius moon. We got to hit on that. So I just have to, he's not playing well this year. That's why he's like so highly priced, but I have to go for it. Okay, 2 more. And again, these are like long shots, so I'm not going to really put too much onto these. But Tom Vaillant, not Valiant. It's Vaillant. I keep spelling that wrong. Plus 12,500. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Midheaven. That's like Wyndham Clark level amounts of Sagittarius placements. 5. He's got 5, yeah. Pisces rising in Mars and a Cancer Jupiter. If there's a week Tom Vaillant is going to like actually finally do it, because he has been playing decent, it could be this week, because it's a water fire theme pretty much for the whole weekend. He is all water and fire, and he's got the 2 signs we're really after, Sag and Pisces. So, okay, and lastly, this is my long shot of the week. Nikolai von Dellingshausen. I love saying that. Nikolai von Dellingshausen, plus 36,000. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Midheaven. Pisces, Venus, Cancer, Mars, Libra, Jupiter, Taurus rising. A lot of Aquarius, a lot of Pisces. He's got some Cancer and he's got some Libra. That's a really good sign. Is he going to win it? I highly doubt it, but like, you put like $1 on that. It's like, why not? It's just like your fun little long shot of the week. Okay, I'm going to all right, we're back. My camera only records 30 minutes. Okay. Placement bets, and then we'll move on to the LPGA. Top 5. I'm going to go Joaquin Niemann at plus 194. It's basically doubling your money almost. But I just feel like that's like the safest bet for Waco this week. I also going to like I also like Angel Iota at plus 370 to finish in the top 5. So that's like a little bit 3.7 units back if you put 1 on it. Top 10, give me Eugenio Jakarta at plus 210. Give me Tom McKibben at plus 235. And Casey Jarvis at plus 385. I really like Casey Jarvis in that sense for top 10. Plus 385 is it's a good floor for him, I think, if he can get through the first 2 days. Top 20, Alejandro Del Rey at plus 245. I love that. Yanhan Zhao plus 300. Top 20. I could see that. I mean, he's gonna win one eventually. This kid's got insane talent. And then Tom Valiant at plus 340. All of those were top 20 picks. Okay. First round leader picks. I don't have too many, surprisingly. So let's get to them. Wako Neiman at plus 2350. For the most part, they should be playing under Scorpio moon. So that's going to light up all of his chart. I really like Wako to come out strong. I also like Eugenio Jakarta at plus 3,900. Yeah, he's got Scorpio and Pisces. That should be fine. And he's got Aries, and that should be lit up by Venus and Leo. That's a good combination right there. So I like that a lot. Antoine Rosner at plus 6,400. All that Scorpio and Aquarius in this chart and Pisces should be good for day one. ADR, Alejandro Del Rey, plus 6,600 because he's got a lot of Aquarius and Pisces in this chart and Cancer. I'm sorry, not Cancer. No, just Pisces, Libra, and Aquarius. Where'd I go? Okay. And then also like Callum Hill, who I have not talked about, plus 6,800, does have a lot of Scorpio in his chart. And that's the moon on, Wednesday to Thursday morning. I think it's worth it. And then also like JC Ritchie at plus 7,000 because he does have Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius in his chart. And then Yanhan Zhao plus 7,800, first round leader, because he does get off to really good starts. He does have the Aquarius and the Scorpio and some Pisces and Cancer, all really good, and Aries, which should be fine with Venus and Leo. So we shall see. Okay, a few international or nationality bets here. Top rest of the world. I'm going to Wako at plus 280. That's like the hedge because I really think Casey Jarvis at plus 1250 is a great pick too there. And also JC Ritchie at plus 1,700 to be top rest of the world. So Wako is the winner in that category. At least we kind of covered the other two. But I really like Casey and I really like JC Ritchie. So we'll see. Top Asian, Yanhan Zhao, plus 540. I like it. Top Continental European, give me Eugenio Jakarta at plus 1,200. And also Angel Iota at plus 1,050. I like it. We'll see. Top French, it's either Rosner at plus 510 or Tom Valiant at plus 870. Or Fred LaCroix. I didn't write him down, but he does have a Pisces Sag stuff, but he's just kind of been playing really bad, so I didn't even bother with that. Top German, Nikolai von Dellingshausen at plus 330. And top Scottish, give me Ewan Ferguson plus 310. Feel pretty good about all those. All right. Talked enough about the DP World Tour, which again, I've been really cold in the DP World Tour. Holy crap, I almost talked that for 20 minutes. Okay. LPGA, PGA Championship. PGA Championship. Let's get to it. Okay. This is the third major? Second major? I don't know. The LPGA year. I'm so bad about keeping track about these. Okay. I gotta see. I didn't finalize these. I need to see how many players are in this field. 156. Okay. 156. Okay. So same thing. 15. Don't want to go past 15, but I don't believe I have 15. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is tough, you guys. At first I was like, there's no way Nellie's going to win this one too. I mean, she's plus 310. Like, then I looked at her chart. She's got a Pisces placement. She's a Leo Sun and Mercury. She's a Libra rising and moon. Cancer, midheaven, Venus and Mars. Pisces, Jupiter. Plus 310. She's got Libra. She's got actually every sign I'm kind of after. All right. See, this is what I needed to do before the show. All right. So we're gonna do I need to go in the without Nelly Corda market is what I'm trying to say here. Yep. Yep, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think Nelly's gonna lose now that I'm really thinking about this out loud. Okay, so I gotta change some numbers, but in the without Nelly market. Yeah, it's just without Nelly. You gotta go Gino plus 1075. So it's not, she's like 1250 in the regular market. It's not that much different in the without market. She honestly, she could win. Gino could win this tournament. She could beat Nelly. Pisces Sun in midheaven. Okay. Libra Moon, Gemini Rising, Aquarius Mercury, Capricorn Venus, Sagittarius Mars, Leo Jupiter. That's really strong for Gino this week, who did not have a good US Open, I'm pretty sure. So I'm sure she wants a little bit of revenge here. She's number 2 in the world still, I'm pretty sure, right? So we got to go Gino in the without market. I wrote down Hannah Green. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with it. Screw it. She's plus 1500 in the without Nelly market. Sagittarius Sun, Venus in midheaven. That's why I like Hannah Green. Taurus Moon, though, don't love that this week. It is opposite Scorpio, though. Sometimes that does play well. Pisces Rising, that's big time. Capricorn, Mercury, and Jupiter, I don't love that. But in Mars, Virgo, I don't love that. But it is the last week of Mars being in Taurus until Sunday. And if that's the case, her Mars is Virgo, which does get the 10,000 career boost from Gemini and Mars. So, you know what? Actually, yeah, Hannah Green's not too bad. But I like Gino better. Okay, next up, we're not getting too creative here. It's Hyoju Kim, who is also plus 1,500 in the without Nelly Corda market. Cancer Sun, Mercury, Venus, and midheaven. A lot of Cancer. It's her season. Libra rising, career season as well. Aquarius Moon boost from the Scorpio Moon. See, this is like a great chart. Mars and Virgo, just like Hannah Green, but Sagittarius Jupiter, which Jupiter is a little bit of like luck boost. It's a little bit of fortune and, you know, just like big thinking and like just like lofty goals, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like if your goal is to win a major, this is the time. And also Sagittarius is at home in Jupiter, which every planet has like a ruling sign or every sign has a ruling planet rather. And Sagittarius' ruling planet is Jupiter. So Hyoju Kim is a really good play as well. That's what I'm trying to say. I also like Heiran Ryu, who is plus 1,800 in the without Nelly Corda market. Aries Sun and Venus, Pisces Moon, Mercury and Rising, Sagittarius Mars and midheaven, Gemini Jupiter. Really good chart. Love that. Next up, Charlie Hull. Really not getting creative here. And I'm talking out this out loud. She's plus 2,400 in the without Nelly Corda market. She is an Aries Sun, Moon, and midheaven, Cancer Rising, Pisces, Mercury, and Mars, Taurus, Venus, Capricorn, Jupiter. She gave a run at it for the U.S. Open against Nelly. She didn't have enough. But she's got the Pisces placements we're after. She's got Cancer in her chart, some Aries. It's not too bad. But I'm never really too sold on Charlie like winning a tournament like this. Next up is also one of our U.S. Open picks who had a good run at it and then fell short on the last day. Se-Young Kim plus 2,700 in the without Nelly market. Aquarius Sun and midheaven, so that's gonna be great for the first 2 days. Capricorn Moon and Mercury, Taurus Rising, Pisces Venus. There it is. Cancer Mars, Libra Jupiter. So she's got a lot of career stuff actually, besides the the Cap and the Taurus stuff. But last week with Mars being in Taurus, and maybe she'll take advantage of it. Next up is Nasa Hadioka, who is plus 2,700 in the without Nelly market as well. See, these numbers aren't great, but you know, whatever. Cap, Sun, and Mercury, Sagittarius Moon, that's great. Taurus Rising, Aquarius, midheaven, and Venus. That's what I really like. Mars and Libra, Pisces, Jupiter. That's what I love about Nasa's chart. So we shall see. She does have win capability. Next pick is a really sneaky pick. Allison Corpus, plus 5,000. She's a major winner. She won Pebble, which I think was the U.S. Open that year. Pisces, Sun, and Jupiter. Sagittarius Moon, Cancer Rising, Aries, midheaven, Mercury, and Mars, Aquarius, Venus. Yeah, pretty much every sign minus the Aries, but Aries is fine with the Venus and Leo stuff happening right now. And the Sagittarius moon, obviously. She is a Sag moon. She's got all the Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. Dude, that's a really good chart. Allison Corpus. Watch out for her to be a sneaky pick. I also like Alim Kim plus 6,100 in the without Nelly market. Libra Sun, Mercury, and Venus. We love Libras this whole month. Aquarius Moon gets the boost from the Scorpio over the weekend or for the first 2 days. And then her rising is Sag and her Jupiter is Sag. Virgo Midheaven, I don't love that, but I do love the Scorpio Mars she has. Plus 6,100. She's a little higher number, so I'm not too worried about it because, it's already kind of a higher pick anyway. Two more. Celine Boutier plus 6,500, who we got the hit on last month, a few weeks ago. I think it was the week before the US Open, actually. We got the hit on that. Scorpio Sun, Midheaven, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra Moon, Cap Rising, Sag, Mars. A lot of Scorpio, and she has a Libra and a Sag placement. That's perfect. We'll see. Lastly, Ayaka Fourier at plus 7,400 in the without Nelly market. Gemini Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, Pisces Moon, Aquarius Rising, Scorpio Midheaven, Taurus, Jupiter. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, it's not too bad. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long shots. I'm going to spread out like 3 units across these, like 0.2, 0.3 units on each of these. Not too crazy. But I really like Allison Lee, which I got to change these numbers if we are in the without Nelly market. Okay, so she's plus 8,200 in the without market. Pisces Sun and Rising, Aquarius Moon and Mercury, Sagittarius Midheaven and Jupiter, Capricorn Venus, Leo Mars. She had a really good run at the US Open. It was like her first tournament back since she like gave birth and everything, and like played way better than anyone expected her to. And she played well in the duo, the partner tournament like a couple weeks ago with Lily Ovu, I believe she played with. So she's in a groove. Let's just keep, maybe it's that new mom, effect like it is on the PGA Tour when there's a new dad, like let's just keep rolling with her. That's all I'm trying to say. Plus 8,200. Man, we're going long today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm moving so slow. So like Maya Stark plus 8,200 in the without Nelly mark. I gotta change all these numbers. That's why. Sag Moon and Midheaven, Capricorn Mercury, I believe. Why do I have Cap Moon down? See, sometimes I copy and paste these from a long time ago and I don't remember. Okay, well, she's got Sag and Cap somewhere in her chart, but she's an Aquarius Rising in Mars, Scorpio, Mercury, and Venus, Aries, Jupiter. Oh, maybe she's a Cap. No, what is she? What is missing here? Mercury, Venus, I don't know, guys. I'm losing it here. I like Maya Stark. We're moving on. Grace Kim is my next pick. 10,500 in the without Nelly market. Sag Sun, Mercury at Midheaven, Cancer Moon, Pisces Rising, Aquarius, Venus, Mars and Libra, Gemini, Jupiter. Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, all really good. Also the moon, it'll be a Cancer Sun, Sag Moon on Sunday, and that's basically like Grace Kim's like main part of her chart. Okay, that's all you got to know. Also like Erica Hara in the without market, where she's plus 10,000. Aquarius, Sun and Moon, Libra Rising, Cancer, Midheaven, Pisces, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, Aries, Jupiter. I think Erica Hara is gonna like play way better than anybody expects her to. That's a solid chart. Also like Arya Jutanagarn, who she's like she's like Antoine Rosner for me, just always lets me down. But she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sagittarius placements. Sag, Sun, Moon, Merc, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Aquarius, Rising, Scorpio, Midheaven. That is actually the ideal chart for this week. But she's let me down way too many times for me to like actually take it too seriously. But plus 13,500 in the without Nelly market intrigues me. Lastly, Megan Kang. Oh, Megan Kang. She's kind of been playing really badly, but playing better recently, I think. Scorpio Sun and Mercury, Leo Moon, Sagittarius Rising, Venus and Mars, Libra Midheaven, Aquarius Jupiter. So really, really good, really solid. Oh, I didn't even do first round leader stuff. Oh my god! All right, I gotta lock in here because we got to take advantage of this. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I say that now. First round leader. I'm taking Hyo-Joo Kim because all of that Cancer and Aquarius moon of hers is big time. So Hyo-Joo Kim is plus 3,400. Love it. First round leader. Yeah, I'm gonna skip over Nelly, Gino. I guess we go Seyoung Kim because she's got a lot of Aquarius in her chart. Seyoung Kim at plus 4,400 in the first round leader market. Nasa Harioka also has Aquarius, Midheaven, and Mars. I like that. Where is she? Nasa Harioka. 4,500. Perfect. Okay, who else? Let's go Corpus and Alim Kim and Celine Boutier. And Fourier, screw it. Yeah, let's go longer odds on these because usually it's like a longer shot that gets the first round leader. So let's go. Oh, I didn't even talk about Lydia Ko. Where's she doing? Yeah. All right, Corpus is 6,700. Alim Kim is 6,900. Boutier 7,600 for first round leader, and then Fourier plus 8,200. Love that. Okay, and then we could throw down Allison Lee, first round leader. I think I actually like that a lot. Plus 8,800. And then let's go Erica Hara. Yeah, see, screw it. Let's just go like big. Because I feel like one of these girls could definitely pop off on day one. Let's go Grace Kim, because if it really is her week, she'll have a good start too. So plus 9,200 as well. Arya Jutanagarn. That's who I want as well. 10,500. Megan Kang, yeah. Watch Megan Kang be the first round leader now. So, okay. Hyo-Joo Kim, Seyoung Kim, Harioka Corpus, Alim Kim, Celine Boutier, Ayaka Ferdier, Allison Lee, Erica Hara, Grace Kim, Arya Jutanagarn are my first round leader picks. And we'll just leave it at that. I don't really care about top 10. I mean, I should have done that, but it's already becoming a long episode. We need to move on. And I'm tired, so yeah, screw it. All good. We'll live without it this week. All right. Main event. Sorry if you waited this long to get to the Travelers, but we are here now. PGA Travelers. All right. Let's get into it. Try to wrap this up within 20 minutes. That's my goal, or less. Same thing here. I didn't narrow it down to who I really want, but I think I could do this live. Okay. There's like 72 people in the field, right? It's a signature event. 10% would be 7, but like I might go 8 or 9 because it's really hard this week. When I talk about Pisces and Aquarius like being the main two, there's a lot of guys who have Pisces and Aquarius in their charts. So this is a really tough week. I say that a lot, but this is actually like a really tough week. Am I taking Scotty? Hell no. I'm not taking Scotty. Scotty does not play well under Sagittarius placements. Just does not go well with his chart. He might have a better start than he will finish. Plus, what the heck is up with Scotty? It's not like he's playing bad, but it's like he's like not winning. It's just like doesn't have like the win factor this year. It's kind of weird. But he's played well enough to win several tournaments. He just has like he could have beat Fitzpatrick at the RBC, I think, or whatever. Like, but he lost in the playoff. So examples like that. And he had a good, pretty decent Open or U.S. Open, but couldn't catch Wyndham. I really like Xander Schauffele, and these are all in the without markets, or I'm sorry, in the regular market. We're not worried about Scotty this week. Xander is plus 1475. Scorpio Sun, Mercury, and Mars, Pisces Moon, Capricorn Rising, Libra, Midheaven, Venus, and Jupiter. So all that Libra is lit up career-wise by Cancer this week. He's got the Scorpio and he's got the Pisces. And if Mars and Taurus really is playing an effect, his Capricorn Rising will love that. So I love Xander. I wrote down Tommy because Tommy does have a Pisces Moon and an Aquarius Venus. He's got a lot of Capricorn and Taurus, though. We're going to come back to Tommy. I know he lost last year because he could have made that putt to send it to a playoff with Keegan. So Tommy might have a little bit of like seeking revenge here, but we'll come back to that. I don't know. I also wrote down Ludwig, but I don't know. Scorpio Sun, Midheaven, Leo Moon, Sagittarius Rising and Mercury, Virgo Venus. I don't love that. Capricorn Mars. I don't love that. Aries Jupiter. Yeah, I don't think if this is the week Ludwig does it, I might have to live with it because there's a lot of better charts down below, you guys. I don't know. I also wrote down Siwoo Kim, but I don't know if here's why. Siwoo's a very similar chart to Scotty, except he's got a Sagittarius Jupiter, and that's why I took him. That's why I took Siwoo at the CJ Cup Byron Nelson, because it was a Sagittarius moon it was a Virgo moon finish, and Wyndham bested both of them that day. But Sag and Virgo don't go great, and he's a Virgo rising in Mars, so I don't know if I love Siwoo. I wrote down Wyndham, you guys, because I think he's playing. Like, he hasn't. This is Tuesday at 6:43 p.m. He is still in the field. Like, his name is still up there, and I haven't heard nothing about no withdrawal. He's plus 2,800. I think he's going to play again, and I kind of hope he does because I think he could win it again. You're riding this high. You're playing this well for the last month or so, and it's just going to continue going. He's a Sagittarius Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Midheaven. So that Sag moon over the weekend is going to just light his chart up. He's also a Pisces rising, so he does get the 10th house career boost from the Sag. He's a Libra moon, which again, Libra gets the boost from Cancer all month long, and he's a Scorpio Jupiter. That's where the moon's going to be for the first 2 days. And Venus is in Leo, lighting up Scorpio Jupiter, career house. Wyndham Clark, guys, could go back to back. I actually won't be surprised if he does. So watch out for him. So we're going to bold Wyndham's name because I love it. What did I do? Goddamn. Go back. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm also going to take Colin Morikawa. I'm definitely going to take Colin. Plus 3,100. I think he's fine now. I don't think the injury is still there. Unless I missed something. I haven't heard him say anything about it in a long time. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini rising. Sorry, I had to check. Yeah, okay. Gemini rising, Pisces midheaven. There it is. Capricorn, Mercury, Libra, Mars. He's got Aquarius, Libra, and Pisces. I think Colin, and this is like a short positional, kind of more accuracy course. I think this is has Colin written all over it. In the next up, Russell Henley, I'm for sure going to take because he won when the last time there was a Sagittarius moon. And I did not know his midheaven was Pisces. I thought it was Aries. I was wrong. And that's why he stole that tournament from Eric Cole, about a month ago? He's like, yeah, about a month ago. Plus 3,400, Aries, Sun, and Venus, Pisces midheaven, Cancer, Moon, and Rising, Taurus, Mercury, Gemini, Mars, and Jupiter. And if Mars and Gemini on Sunday really has an effect, well, his Mars is in Gemini. So that's really good for Russell Henley. I wrote down Justin Rose, but I don't know. He does have a Leo Sun in midheaven and a Pisces Moon, Scorpio Rising, Cancer Mercury, Gemini Venus, Libra Mars, Virgo Jupiter. The Pisces is what intrigues me about Jay Rose. You know what? Let's take it. Let's go for it. I don't know. I feel like he's settling into his clubs finally. What did he do last week? That's what I want to know. You know what? T11 plus It's +2. All right, let's go with J Rose. Let's go with J Rose. Maybe I know he had a club switch. And so maybe he's played enough with them now that he's feeling comfortable. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys now. Okay, let's get through this quickly. Mav McNeely, I wrote down, undecided yet, Scorpio, Sun, Mercury, and Midheaven, Taurus, Moon, Cap Rising, Sag, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. So that Sag stellium is what intrigues me on top of the Scorpio stuff. Can he win a tournament, though? We'll come back to it. I don't think so. Aaron Rye, I'm going to take for sure. Plus 5,500. Major winner, Pisces, Sun, Aries, Moon, and Midheaven, Cancer Rising, Aquarius, Mercury, and Venus. So he has the Aquarius and the Pisces. Mars and Leo, Sag, Jupiter. Yes. Oh, I love Aaron Rye this week, you guys. Oh, I love Aaron Rye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys now. I wrote down Alex Fitzpatrick. That might be a live bet because Fitz, not M Fitz, A Fitz. He's Capricorn Sun, Midheaven, Venus. I don't love that, but he's a Cancer Moon, Aries Rising, Sagittarius Mercury, Libra Mars, Pisces Jupiter. Oh my God, I'm going to have to take him, aren't I? All right, let's just put his name in bold for now, and then we'll narrow this down. Bud Cauley is my next guy who just won the week before the U.S. Open, at the Canadian Open, plus 6,800. Pisces, Sun, and Mercury, Scorpio, Moon, Cancer, Rising, Jupiter, Rising and Jupiter, Aries, Midheaven, Aquarius, Venus, and Mars. It's a great chart, you guys. Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Just won 2 weeks ago. How did he do last week? Did he miss the cut? Let's look it up. Oh, he made the cut. But he finished T56 at 10 over. But I mean, come on, it's a major. We can't really hold. And it was the week after he won, so we can't really hold that over him. But I like Bud Cauley, and we're getting to the numbers now that like, okay, maybe I might take 10 guys. Don't come after me with your pitchforks. I'm gonna take Christopher Rayton as well, which I don't think I've taken him at all recently. Plus 7,200. Pisces, Sun, and Jupiter, Cancer, Moon, and Rising, Aries, Midheaven, Mercury, and Mars, Aquarius, Venus. So he does have the Aquarius we're after, does have the Pisces, and the Aries should be fine with everything. Once that Sag comes in, he's got Cancer, playing great. I think this could be a good course for him as well. Wrote down Bridgman, Sag, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Mercury, and Venus, Cap, Rising, Libra, Midheaven, Aquarius, Mars, Aries, Jupiter. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to take Jacob Bridgman. Plus 7,400. That is a good chart. I'll come back to that in a sec. Alex Norman, I wrote down. But now we're kind of getting to the point where I'm like, really? But he's a Cancer Sun, Mercury, and Midheaven, Pisces Moon, Gemini, Venus, Libra, Rising, and Mars, Scorpio, Jupiter. I hate myself. I got to take them as well, you guys. Like, these are just really good charts. So that is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh boy, we're going to have to narrow this down because I still have 4 names to go here. Akshay Bhatia, I also wrote down 7,600. Aquarius Sun, Mercury, and Venus, Virgo Moon, Gemini Rising, Pisces Midheaven, Aries Mars, Cancer Jupiter. Got to take it, you guys. Also wrote down Hideki, plus 8,000. Pisces Sun, Mercury, Midheaven, Sag Moon, Gemini Rising, Aquarius, Venus, and Mars, Virgo, Jupiter. Why is he so far down the list? That's concerning. Did he not do well? Wait, was he not in the US Open? Wait, did he not qualify? Holy crap, I don't think he was in. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so we'll come back to that. Nikolai Højgaard, plus 9,400. Pisces, Sun, Libra, Moon, Cancer, Rising, Aries, Midheaven, Venus, Aquarius, Mercury, Sag, Mars, Gemini, Jupiter. That's a sneaky freaking. I gotta bold that. That's like a long shot. So sorry, I had to restart recording again. I'm falling apart. I need to get this done. Okay. Nikolai Højgaard has a really good chart, plus 9,400. And then I wrote down Brandt Snedeker, haha, but seriously, plus 46,000. Sag, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Midheaven, Pisces, Rising, Scorpio, Venus, Cap, Mars, Libra, Jupiter. It's a short course, which favors an older guy who doesn't hit it as far anymore. I don't think he's going to win, but for DFS, I had to mention him. I mean, they're all going to be in four rounds this week. So, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 guys I've bolded. I need to get rid of a few of them. All right. So let's take off Snedeker because I don't think he's going to win. Let's take off Alex Fitzpatrick because oh no, I can't do that. It's so hard, you guys. Xander, Wyndham, Colin, Henley, Rose, Rye. All right. Let's take off Akshay. Just because he's got a Virgo moon, I don't know if the Sag moon will be great for him. So we took off Batia. Let's take off. Sorry. Let's take off Alex Fitzpatrick. Yeah. If he wins, he wins. That would be something, but I'm going to take him off. And let's take off Norin because I don't think he's going to do it. I'm gonna keep Højgaard on there. I like Højgaard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna live with that. My final guys are Xander Schauffele, Wyndham Clark, Colin Morikawa, Russell Henley, Justin Rose, Aaron Rai, Bud Cauley, Christopher Rayton, Jacob Bridgman, Nikolai Højgaard. I feel pretty good about that. But if Hideki or Norin or Batia or Alex Fitzpatrick kind of pop off, I might have to come running back and throw a little something on them. We'll see. So the 10 guys I like: Højgaard, Bridgman, Rayton, Cauley, Rye, Rose, Henley, Morikawa, Clark, and Schauffele. All right. Top 5. I'm going Xander at plus 345. I'm going Fleetwood at plus 390. And I'm going to parlay Henley and Xander to finish in the top 5. That's a risky pick. Plus 2150. But I think they can get it done. Top 10, I'm going to go Wyndham Clark. Sorry, distractions. Wyndham Clark at plus 280. I'm going to go Morikawa at plus 285. Aaron Rai at plus 425. And Xander and Henley parlay at plus 650. So I really feel good about those two. Top 20, give me Aaron Rai at plus 166. Give me Bud Cauley at plus 196. Give me Christopher Rayton at plus 220. Give me Xander, Tommy, and McNeely all to finish in the top 20 at plus 435. That's a pretty decent hit. Top 30, give me Brandt Snedeker at plus 285. So I like Snedeker. I really like Snedeker. First round leader, Scorpio Moon Thursday. Xander at plus 2250. Aubert at plus 2400 because Aubert has a lot of Scorpio in his chart. Morikawa at plus 3400, all that Aquarius in his chart. Henley at plus 3800. With a Cancer. Yeah, Cancer in his chart. I think like Scorpio for Cancer is like, it's just like a really good accuracy kind of vibe, I think. Aaron Rai at plus 4600 with all that Aquarius and Pisces for the first round. Rayton at plus 4,900 for the Pisces and Aquarius as well. Hideki at plus 5,300 with the Pisces and Aquarius in his chart. Batia at plus 5,400 with the Pisces and Aquarius in his chart. Bridgman at plus 5,600 with Scorpio and Aquarius in his chart. Cauley at plus 5,700 with Pisces and Aquarius in his chart and Cancer. Ryan Fox at plus 6,400 with Aquarius in his chart. I hit Ryan Fox twice last year under Scorpio moon finishes. I would consider taking him, but we're finishing under Sag, so I don't know if that's as good for him as the Scorpio placement is. But for day one, I like Ryan Fox. And then Mac Meissner plus 9,600 for first round leader because he does have a lot of Scorpio, or he's got Pisces and Aquarius in his chart, which are the two sides I'm really after this week. So first round leader: Xander, Aubert, Morikawa, Henley, Rai, Rayton, Hideki, Batia, Bridgman. Colley, Fox, and Meissner. My head-to-head matchup parlay of the week, I've hit one of these all year. At like, it was like plus 9,000 that week. This one's plus 6,000 this week. Six matchups, and one of them is real risky. I'm gonna go Rayton over Lowry. Lowry does have Pisces in his chart, so that worries me. But I just like Rayton the way he's been playing lately. So I think he could, if he beats him by one, we'll take it. I like Rye over McIntyre. Just from a birth chart perspective. I really like Aaron Rye this week. Xander over Ludwig, which could also be a close matchup there. Wyndham over Spawn, that he should destroy Spawn. Spawn, I don't think is going to have a great week, but I think Wyndham will have a really good week. Rose over Hovland, and then here's the risky one: Fleetwood over Scotty Scheffler. Put those together, you get comes out to plus 6,000. I just don't think Scotty's going to have a good week. And what does that mean? That means a top 15 for him, and Tommy gets in the top 10. I don't know. So we'll see. Top UK Ireland, I'm going to go Aaron Rye at plus 670. Top rest of the world, give me Hideki at plus 890. Top continental European, give me Christopher Rayton at plus 560. Top Oceania, give me Ryan Fox at plus 385. There really wasn't too much there to go with. So that should do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. This was a weird episode. I'm just like really out of it today and this whole week. But yeah, that's the show. I didn't do this at the beginning. I should have. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube. We're almost at 100 subscribers, guys. We're so close. Which honestly, I told myself if I get 100 before like a year of doing this, like I'd be the happiest man in the world. So we're pretty close. I've got a month left. As long as I get 100 subscribers before the open, my goal will be achieved, is all I'm trying to say. You can also follow me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow me there. And if you're on Spotify, please give me a 5-star rating. That really helps boost the algorithm. I haven't gotten too many 5-star ratings lately. So I'm going to just keep reiterating that. But yeah, please subscribe to the YouTube, like, share. And then on TikTok, I'm stars.and.pars.po. Follow me there. I put up little shorts every week. And then on Reddit, my username is eingle2424. Find me in the sportsbook golf tab of the tournament that LCT makes every single week. If you got questions, hit me up at starsandparspodcast@gmail.com. I'll answer anything you guys got. And other than that, I think that's it. I'm going to go chill out the rest of the night now, and hopefully we can keep this momentum of winning rolling into next week, because I feel pretty good about a lot of these picks. Okay. So that is it. This is the Stars and Pars podcast, the show where golf betting meets astrology. My name is Evan. I appreciate you all for listening. Let's have a great week. Hit some more winners. Best of luck to all. Stay safe, and we will see you all next week. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.